Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the Detroit Lions and their thrilling 31-29 road win against the previously undefeated Minnesota Vikings. What a wild game it was. It all started in Minnesota's favor, but Detroit really turned things around in the second quarter. The third quarter saw both teams scoring touchdowns. And then the fourth quarter, well, it was just pure chaos. David Montgomery had a tough day. And considering he used to play for the Bears, that says a lot. Jared Goff and Brian Branch really stood out on defense. This game was so competitive, especially since it ended up being just a 2-point difference. Check out these stats. Goff completed 22 of 25 passes for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns, with no interceptions. Sam Darnold went 22 of 27 for 260 yards, with 1 touchdown and an interception. On the ground, Aaron Jones rushed 14 times for 93 yards and a touchdown, while Jahmyr Gibbs had 15 carries for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. This felt like a classic NFC North showdown. Unfortunately for the Vikings, they are still a solid team. The Lions being 5-1 is huge. It's impressive how this season has unfolded for Detroit, given how unpredictable it's been. Before we jump back into the details, if you're enjoying the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for daily NFL content. I also have a Lions-focused YouTube channel, which I'll link in the comments below. Now, back to the game. David Montgomery had a rough outing, with just 9 carries for 31 yards and a costly fumble in the fourth quarter. That fumble, returned for a touchdown by Josh Metellus, really shifted the momentum. Early on, the Vikings were up 10-0, but Detroit answered back with 21 straight points in the second quarter, taking a 21-10 lead into halftime. For most of the second half, the game remained tightly contested. Even after that fumble, I never felt too worried that the Lions would lose. Goff did an incredible job against the Vikings' top-ranked defense, and the Lions managed to score 31 points. As of now, the Lions are leading the NFC North with a 5-1 record. Each win is crucial, whether it's a clean victory or a messy one. Just ask any team that's been in the playoffs. Jahmyr Gibbs had a standout performance, rushing for 116 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns, including a 45-yard run that was electric. They ran the ball a total of 27 times for 144 yards, averaging 5.3 yards per carry against the Vikings. Amon-Ra St. Brown continued his great season with 8 catches for 112 yards and a touchdown, catching every ball thrown his way. Gibbs also made an impact in the passing game, with 4 catches for 44 yards, while Montgomery contributed 3 catches for 39 yards. So while Montgomery had a rough day overall, it wasn't his worst performance ever. The fumble was definitely a setback, especially since he got hurt early on. Khalif Raymond also made some big plays, catching 3 passes for 39 yards and a touchdown. Stay tuned as we break down more about this exciting game and what it means for the Lions moving forward. Moving on to the third quarter, if I'm remembering correctly, let's talk about some key players. Tim Patrick made a couple of important catches, including one on 3rd and long. These guys know how to step up when it counts. Then there's Jameson Williams. He had just 1 catch for -4 yards. It's puzzling. One week, he's one of the most exciting young wide receivers in the league, and the next, he's practically invisible. I'd love to see more from J-Mo in the upcoming games. As for Sam Laporta, I'm a bit frustrated as a fantasy football owner. He only caught 1 pass for 25 yards. While that catch was crucial, this marks 2 straight weeks where a top tight end has had minimal production. Last week against Dallas, he had 1 catch for 52 yards and a touchdown. Great numbers. But to have just 1 catch again, it's hard to understand. I hope to see Laporta get more opportunities going forward. Now, let's shift our focus to the defense. I tweeted about this. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. Brian Branch might be the most talented young safety in the NFL right now. He had another interception in this game and was everywhere on the field. He even recovered a fumble for a touchdown, although that one got called back. However, the defense needs to step up as a whole, especially with Aiden Hutchinson injured. Detroit managed to sack Sam Darnold 4 times, but they need to be more consistent. Jack Campbell got 1 sack, along with Malcolm Rodriguez and Josh Paschal, who also played through injuries. Despite those 4 sacks, it's clear Detroit needs to bolster their pass rush. Don't let those numbers fool you. While the defense pressured Darnold at key moments, they still need more depth at edge rusher if they want to compete for a Super Bowl or take the NFC North crown. I'd love to hear from other Lions fans on this. That's all I have for now. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for weekly Detroit Lions content. Leave your thoughts about the game in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic weekend. Peace.